I want to welcome Florida CFO Jimmy Patronis is here. I want to thank you for joining us on the set, no less.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us what you think the problem is here from your perspective.
You look, at the end of the day, I care about the bottom line of the citizens of the state of Florida. I was in the restaurant business for 30 years, and I know this. In the restaurant business, if people are ordering fish, my restaurant's a fish house. If they're ordering fish and I serve them salads, they're going to take their money and go somewhere else. And that's what Dad always says. If you want to get somebody's attention, you get into their pocket. So it's exactly what I feel. At the end of the day, I get my arms around the job that I've got, and I care about the bottom line.
Right.
And the bottom line, I'm seeing dollars being siphoned off. I'm seeing individuals like Fink and others that are using the state of Florida's money for a social agenda. And guys, do what you want to do with your own money. Run for office. But I just care about returns, and I'm not seeing that.
And so you're pulling the money?
We pulled. So I run the treasury for the state. And that's different from the retirement fund.
Yep.
I pulled $2 billion out,
right.
and look. At the end of the day, it wasn't a political move. It's become a political argument.
That's what I was going to ask you. How much of this you think is political? I mean, do you genuinely believe that those who are investing that are looking at ESG as a thing? And some people, by the way, there are some people who actually look at ESG and think that ESG is going to help their returns. We can obviously have a great debate about that. But do you say to yourself, those people, that those are just bad investors?
No. Look, at the end of the day, in my case,
right.
Blackrock was performing in the middle of the pack. We took the $2 billion, we split it up over the 9 other fund managers, and then we took a piece of it and we've managed it in-house. So we're hitting our benchmarks.
Right. But what I don't understand, here's the Blackrock thing that I don't get.
Yeah.
Okay? And you may disagree with me on this.
Probably.
If they're in the middle of the pack, right? You said they're in the middle of the pack. It's not, I think that there's a lot of people that don't like the letters that Larry writes at the beginning of every year, right? And I get that. I mean, I get you may just disagree with the letter or you don't like what he's espousing. But I don't think it's actually, if you go and look at the votes that BlackRock makes relative to what he said, you could say, oh, he's hypocritical, this or that.
Yeah.
Sure. But in the actual investments on behalf of the clients, it's not clear to me that the votes somehow equate to something else. And that's why it does. I think some people look at this and says, this seems kind of political.
No, it's very simple. If the performance isn't there, you move your money. And that's exactly what, look, at the end of the day.
So here's my question. The 9 people you moved the money to.
Yeah.
All outperform BlackRock?
The how we distribute it, yes.
Okay.
Did you hear
but that's fair.
You hear what we were talking about off camera. And it's actually Vice President Pence wrote a piece on this exactly, that we are kind of U.S. corporations, while they're preaching here domestically to stop, with ESG, preaching to stop fossil fuel production, they're full bore in China, which is 10 times the polluter that we are right now.
And I guarantee they're not building.
So the fossil fuel jobs are over there. They're developing all these projects in China, full bore, and BlackRock doesn't have a word to say about China. So we're moving jobs over there. We're moving the fossil fuel industry over there.
That's hypocritical.